This video will take you through a full walkthrough of FootballU, what we offer, and how you can use our system to steal reps with your team, create your playbook, and communicate and improve your team's football IQ outside of practice and outside of meeting time. The whiteboard is where we can go in as a coach and quickly visualize any play from our playbook, or quickly draw up any play that we want to on the field to be able to visualize this in real time. We can then draw up coverages behind this and kind of use this as a teaching rule in the classroom. We have a ball that players can go in and practice out QB decision making off of that. We also have an AI speech feature as well. If we just talk to our phone or computer, we can say ace flip short white cross against over 4. And this works from both the phone, the mobile app, as well as the desktop computer. And you can visualize any play from your playbook just by talking to your phone or drawing or selecting playbook items on the whiteboard itself. Next up is our playbook tab. Our playbook is just available for us as coaches to be able to go in and view and organize our playbook. We can create folders between offense, defense, and special teams to organize our playbook. We can sort between offensive plays and offensive personnels. If you want to check out more details about how all that works, see some more tutorial videos down the road. And under special teams, we also have the 6 phases: KOC, KOR, punt, punt return, field goal, and field goal block. We can go in and adopt templates which are already pre-made to be able to quickly add to our playbook. We can also go in and export our entire playbook at any time and add player notes under each individual play to allow players to go in and study that on their own time and be able to check out what their responsibility is with their assignment whenever we go in and assign that as an install or a practice script. Practice scripts are our biggest value in FootballU. Practice scripts allow you to go in and assign out plays to players to go in and view on their own accounts. They can go in and view these from their phone or computer, and they can also go in and actually rep these plays out, right? Let's say I'm on offense and I'm the Z real quick. I'll get ace 62 slants is the call. As a player, I'll go in and set my alignment out here pre-snap, click set to start the play, or click the spacebar on the computer, and then drag my player post-snap to execute my rep, and then go continue, and players will get automatic feedback on what they drew and what their responsibility is on that play, right? So quick, easy way for players to go in and steal reps. They can go in as any position to be able to go in and practice out plays before practice to be better prepared. This is our biggest value in FootballU and available on both the mobile app as well as the desktop computer for players. Once we have a practice script as well, we can also go in and export these plays as scout cards from any perspective. We can choose offense only with no defense, or choose different perspectives with that, and then choose the format that we want to go with that as well. Go export, and it'll go through and take a screenshot of each play in that script, and then we can go in and download these and have these ready to go for practice. You can export these to an external device such as a Go route or a huddle presentation, a coach pad, whatever you guys want to use this for in practice. Works with an iPad great, but here you can go in and export these scout cards for practice scripts as well, right? So one workflow to create a practice script, and then players can go in and rep these as any position on both offense and defense. And you can also go in and export those plays as scout cards at any time in the future as well. So that's practice scripts. Installs are a collection of playbook items from our playbook that are already created that we can then go in and assign out to our players to go in and study from their own accounts. You can think of this as kind of a mini playbook almost. When we're creating an install, we'll just go to create an install in the top right corner and then select whichever plays we want to go in and add to that install between offense, defense, and special teams. We can go in and add folders as a whole to an install. Save that to our list of installs, and then immediately go in and assign this out to our team. We can choose the different positions that we want to go in and assign this to. This is the same workflow that you would use with a practice script to assign out. But once you have that created, players can then go in and view this install from their own accounts on the computer as well as the mobile app. All right. They can go in and see all the player notes that go along with that as well. Go next, previous, and be able to use this to study, right? So the way you can think about between installs and practice scripts, The installs are what allow your players to go in and view and study what their assignments are from the playbook directly. And the practice scripts are what allow players to go in and actually rep those plays out to view and practice as a walkthrough quiz on their own phone or computer as well. Similar to practice scripts, installs can also be exported at any time in the future. It'll be the same format as you would in the playbook. You can choose between the player notes or a couple of different layouts with that, but you can also go in and export installs as well as you can with the playbook and practice scripts. The home tab is where we as a coach can go in and post announcements to our entire team to view from their own accounts. They can go in from the phone or computer and get a notification on their phone whenever we post an announcement over here on the team feed. And over here on the right-hand side is where we can go in as a coach and view our entire team stats over a certain time period in terms of how many plays are viewed, reps completed, accuracy percentages, as well as the top performers of all of the players that are under our team account. Our chat is where we can go in and chat with our entire team. We have every player and coach under one platform to be able to create groups and go back and forth between the mobile app and desktop computer to be able to communicate with your team. As a coach, if you ever need to export your entire list of chats, or if you would like to enable direct messages within your team, we can just go to the profile section up top, manage account to enter the administration portal, and manage the chat to be able to enable direct messages and export your entire chat, kind of to be in compliance with a number of different school district rules across the nation. Last but not least, we have our team feature, which allows us to be able to sort between our players and coaches and invite different players and invite coaches to our team. We can go to this invite players or invite coaches, as well as the invite team up in the top title row. And from here, we can copy a link that we can send out to players or coaches. There's a different link between these two. We can copy that and send that out, and then we'll have to approve those players that sign up through the link. Or we can send out a direct email to individual players or coaches to be able to send out a direct email that they can go in and sign up and directly have access to our team account off of that. Our playbook is going to be completely secure, only allowing people who are directly invited by email or who are approved by us as coaches whenever we go in. We can also go in and see our team's progress under the team section to see what percentage of each practice script and install that they've completed. And if we click on a player's name under practice scripts, we can also go in and see what that player's actual drawing was for each individual play under that practice script, right? So here's my account right here. I was the X on this script that I was practicing. You can see what I drew right here in blue and what the assignment is right there behind that in red of what the coach's diagram is. So here's where you as a coach can go in and check on your team's progress and individuals on your team to make sure that they're following along and understanding what their assignments are supposed to be and executing that correct on the app or computer when they're going to practice these out on their own. So that is a full walkthrough of FootballU. If you guys have any questions or any suggestions of things you would like to see in this program, feel free to shoot us an email at info@footballu.com. We'll do our best to keep improving and keep you updated on any progress that we continue to have on the product here coming up. All right, let me end on a completion real quick. I threw a pick right there on offense, but that is FootballU. If you guys need anything, feel free to reach out at info@footballu.com.